morning to you, Jaycationers. We are here in Cebu, Philippines, Mega World's new town. We're staying at an Airbnb over here. I spent about $275 for 4 nights total for this 1-bedroom Airbnb. We'll give you a tour a little bit later in the video.
Yesterday.
I don't think I've actually vlogged this, but the corned beef pandesal and the Spanish tuna pandesal here are fire. 110 pesos. I'm getting a corned beef pandesal, bringing it up to the room with a matcha cream latte. We're on that matcha frappuccino life and the corned beef pandesal. Back at the Apatapate at the apartment, I got myself this heart-shaped corned beef pandesal. And of course, the creme matcha, but we also gotta have some of that Tabasco. Need a little afternoon snack. Oh yeah. See that? All that corned beef in there? Fire. Less than $2. I'm loving this. Tasty. Sun has finally gone down and it's been a couple of hours. I did some work back at the condo. Parents are back there chilling. And now that the sun is down, I can walk out towards the Lapu-Lapu monument. It's about a 10-minute walk from the Airbnb. But this whole area right here is still pretty new. They even have a few statues here, but you don't have access to it. I didn't realize there's caution tape here, so no wonder why people aren't checking it out. Get a look at the tele-lens over here. I thought I was gonna be able to get up close and personal with these monuments. I guess not. So this is literally the street and the walkway that will get you to the Lapu-Lapu monument, the famous one here in Mactan. Since we are in Lapu-Lapu city, we're gonna go pay homage to the tribal chief, Lapu-Lapu. Very famous monument. I went here when I was 16 years old, like I said, wearing my Hooters shirt. I was so proud of that shirt. The whole family here on Easter Sunday posing in front of the Mega World Mactan New Town sign. There is no way I would be able to do this when the sun is up. But there is New Town along the way. Kadaugan Food Festival 2026. Looks like there's a big food hub over here. Probably should have taken the parents over here. Tons of stalls open here. Street food vendors and all that good stuff. Look at the name of this one. Staycation. And there is, oh wow, there's so many people around the Lapu-Lapu statue over here. So this whole festival is going down right now. And there it is, the Lapu-Lapu statue. So many people here are posing with it. Lapu-Lapu. His people took out Ferdinand Magellan. Shining nice and gold over here, nice and bright during sunset. That's crazy that the new town skyline is right behind it. That used to not be there. Looks like there's a ton of lechon stalls here. Since we are in the lechon capital of the world, maybe I should pick some up and take it back to the place. Look at all that chicken and some pork hanging over there. Check out the lechon over here. Hey, looks good. It's a big one. Ain't no lie, that looks so fire. Can't wait. Poor piglets. But he looks so good. Oh my god. Yes, please. Check this out, guys. They even got takoyaki over here. And even some of the seafoods and sticks. Hi, how are you? A lot of barbecue. Big line over here. All right, we're bringing this back to Momcation and Dadcation. I think I can get something else too. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Look at that sky behind this beautiful festival. Look at that sisig. That looks really good. Might have to get one of them. All right, guys, this is what I ended up getting. This is sisig with egg. It's not that much, but it was only 145 pesos. Not even $2. And then this was the family meal of the lechon. They even weighed it. And then this is all the rice they gave. $7.50, and it came with a Coke or a Pepsi. But damn, look at that fire. We are trying out that lechon. Man, it is fire. I already tried it out. They ain't messing around. Look at that. I'm gonna dip it in this. What do you call this?
Toyo.
The toyo with chilies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is interesting, the way they cook rice.
I'm trying this sisig too. Yum. Good sisig. After not having lechon in the start of this trip, we're having like lechon overload now. Must try it.
Tomorrow for sure.
We're gonna go to SM Seaside. We've been to SM Seaside in Jaycation 2018, back in the day. I actually have a video on it and I wanna see how it is 8 years later. It's a huge mall, which is way further down. So we're gonna go there and then head back over here to the Newtown area. Let's hop in the Grab over to the city. It ranges from about 550 pesos to about 700 or 800 pesos depending on the time and surge pricing. $12, $13 at most to get here to the city, which is about a 30-minute ride. In Ayala Center, we're meeting my cousin Steve. Man, it was Holy Week when we got in here, so there was no traffic at all on the roads. But now that it's back to Monday after Easter, it is traffic AF up in here. We're here at the terraces. We gotta look for this Italian restaurant up here, but I think it's a couple floors up. This is the same area that we had the Fat Pho in the last vlog. Check this out, they have a Dotonburi ramen. We were just in Osaka. If you haven't seen my Japan series, make sure to check it out. Last time I was here was, well, this weekend, but last time I came was 2018. And I have foggy memory of this place. So it says it's up here on the 4th floor somewhere in the terrace area, but I can't seem to find it. All right, it's somewhere around here. It's gotta be 4th floor, Tavolata. I like the name of this place, Rizket. There's once again a chapel up here. Okay, I saw the Tavolata sign. And there it is in the very corner.
3 hours later.
Well, it's a few hours later, Jaycationers, and we had lunch with my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Steve. Great catching up with him. Really good Italian food. Had some coffee, but we're now here in SM Seaside. Right next door is a casino called New Star. It's kind of like their Solaire Okada casino resort right by a big SM mall. It's kind of like a carbon copy of what Manila does with Okada and MOA. So this is MOA's big mall here in Cebu. They have plenty of them, but we're gonna go tour around SM Seaside. Let's go. We're going in the Sea View wing. So this mall will remind you a lot of MOA in Manila. They'll probably have similar stores. There's an indoor carousel. Looks like it's about 5 or 6 different floors. It's a big mall. Last time I was here was 2018. Orange Brutus. I named my cousin's rooster Brutus the cock. The one back in Cabuyao. There's an SM appliance center, and here's Jaycation.
Hey guys, how are you, Jaycationer?
There's a small Gilligan's over here too, Tongyang. Man, I definitely have brain fog because I barely remember this place. There's a Cotton On over here. I see the Uniqlo right across the way. There's Jaycation vlogging downstairs waiting for his wife, Mrs. P-cation, to get out the restroom. But we're just gonna zigzag up and down these different floors, and we're gonna find Mom-cation a manicure spot so she can get her nails did, and then we can go around here for a few hours. There is Fat Pho, Vietnamese kitchen, really good pho. I enjoyed my meal there over at Ayala Center. Been to Watson's a lot for lotion and stuff we need at the everyday everyday use stuff, toiletries and all that good stuff. It wouldn't be a Jaycation vlog in the Philippines if I didn't go to Uniqlo. Momcation be liking these too legit to quit baggy pants here at Uniqlo. She wants a different color. See what we mean? SM Seaside, because we're right by the sea. Also guys, there was a 4.8 earthquake just north of here. We were in the car, but the driver was like, my wife just texted me and there's an earthquake. And sure enough, 4.8. See that? 4.8. And its epicenter was north of where we're at right now. We were like in the outer banks of it. We're from California, so we didn't feel it, but still scary stuff. These shorts actually look pretty dope. Roger Federer brand. 14.90 pesos. This is a sign that I need to get back into tennis. All the Roger Federer gear that they have on sale here. I think I'm gonna get these shorts. Stretch fit. I can use these for the summer. Get back into tennis. Get the gut gone. That's a nice one. Pretty cool Sinulog Cebu shirt. And then they also have this Cebu design as well. So they do have those Disney shirts here, but they only have Siargao, Davao, and Binondo and Baguio as well. That's a cool Lilo and Stitch shirt. Ohana Pamilya, come visit the islands. Look at this, we just got an emergency alert. The earthquake did happen at 3:22. It's been upgraded to 5.4. Dang. They do have a huge Foot Locker over here. More New Era store. Man, New Eras are popping up everywhere. This is only the second floor. I do remember the Tower Garden. There's a nice outdoor area here in the SM Seaside. Sip and Play Cafes, SM Seaside City. There's our boy Stitch. They actually have some really cool stuff here at Miniso. There's Jaycation dragging along. Guys, look, even at the mall, they have a fake koi fish pond.
Where's you going?
Fake koi fish pond, look at that. I went to a spot called Healthy Smile. I need to get teeth whitening done, so it's 7,800 pesos. We're gonna get it done and you'll see me in about an hour.
1 hour later.
Got my pearly whites. They feel sensitive right now though. They said it'll be sensitive for the next 3 days, but 7,800 pesos. There's Momcation right there, just getting her pedicure, manicure done. My teeth cleaning was faster, and it was right across the way here at Healthy Smile, top floor. So the malls, the top floor is usually where you'll get the dentist, the massage, the pedicure, all the pamper stuff. They're usually on the top floor for the most part. It's funny how they named this the Mall of the Year, but last time it was the Mall of the Year was 2021. So which mall has won Mall of the Year in the last 5 years? They've been dethroned. This place is called Boy Belly. Pinasarap ang samahan, 99 pesos. This place is called the Rib Shack. It must be good because it's cracking, or it's cheap. Cultura has already taken a lot of my money, but I will take a look at it here. I already bought the Barong jacket. These shirts are dope. Team Sinigang, Team Lechon. These festival shirts are the best. So happy I got a couple of them. Check this out. Sinigang Gang stickers sold. Well, Cultura had some pretty dope stuff. I haven't seen the Sinigang and Lechon shirts before, so had to get them. All right, we're gonna check out one more store, Island Souvenirs. See what type of Cebu gear they have over here. You can even get custom ones that says like Jaycation loves Cebu. They have a huge I love Cebu sign right here. Well, the sun has set here in Cebu. We gotta head back towards Mactan and call it a night. Probably grab some dinner over at that festival. Maybe just eat it back at the apartment because it's super hot out there. This is definitely the final Filipino mall we're hitting up on this trip. I'm all mauled out, but the air conditioning is the reason why people come here. It is so hot when you're not in air conditioning. It's ridiculous, even in the shade. My teeth, they feel good, but I do feel like sensitivity every now and then, so it's gonna be like this for a few days. Oh, there are the parents, finally. They were on the other side of the mall. Mom was getting her pedicure, manicure. Let me see your nails. Why did it take forever?
Because it has to dry up.
The Earl at MOA let me down. I'm sure the Earl in Cebu would let me down. So no. No to Earl. Check that out, guys. The color of New Star. Purple, teal, and gold at night. That's a pretty cool view. This place was so good that we had to go back. The Kadaugan Food Festival 2026. Had to take my parents here so they can see it. Unfortunately, with my teeth whitening, I have to go on a white food diet, clear food diet. I can't eat anything dark or any vinegar or anything like that. So that's gonna be a challenge. Yeah, it's on and popping over here, guys. This is a Monday. They have all these monuments. Fernando Magallanes. There's the Lapu-Lapu statue right there. Parentcation in the house. Mom and Dadcation with Lapu-Lapu. Momcation's starving. She wants to get some food. That's where we went last night. Matt's Unlimited Lechon.
Hindi masarap, walang bayad.
There's a thing about being really nice to tourists here in Cebu and not harassing tourists. That's what they said. I don't know if it was the mayor or the president, but they were trying to draw more tourism here. And one of the things they said was, be nice to the tourists. I think I'm gonna have to get some fruit juice and stuff, but there are all these other stands around here. Fruit juice stands, potatoes in a box, ton of takoyaki. They love takoyaki here in the Philippines, not just Japan. And a lot of different barbecue spots and seafood spots. All the different juices too.
Wrong! Another answer. Yes, miss.
There's more spots here. Pammy's Lechon. The Staycation Water Sports has a bunch of Filipino food. There's a barbecue stand over here. I have no idea where my parents went. They're long gone somewhere. Oh, look at this. Hi, kumusta? Look at that seafood, looks really good. This place is a silugan. Looks really good. Look at all that meat. I gotta be careful what I eat tonight though. Why did I do the whitening tonight? Really cool to see some cultural performances here on the stage. Look at this wooden sculpture fountain of dolphins. That's really unique. Shout out to Lapu-Lapu, 1521. 1521, him and his forces killed Ferdinand Magellan. Lapu-Lapu became the first Filipino to have rebelled against European aggression. And here's a picture of the Battle of Mactan. I don't think it was Lapu-Lapu himself that killed Magellan, it was one of his men. Whoever that guy was, he must have gotten compensated. I didn't really explore this part last night, but they have a lot of picture opportunities. I love Lapu-Lapu, little heart area, and then the Asian Tourism Forum 2026. Oh, it was just in January. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 2 nights in a row grabbing this. They got tusok over here. I went with a coconut shake over here. Coconut shake with gram, 130 pesos. Just reminded me, we're going to the Bruno concert. Just the Way You Are is playing right now. Bruno in, what's today, Tuesday? It's Monday in the States. 5 more days till the Bruno concert at Allegiant Stadium. This is what I ended up getting. This was only 349 pesos, Team Sinigang, Cebu, Philippines, and it's an embroidered bowl. Look at that, Dadcation. Gang, gang. Extra large. And then I got a Sinigang pin. That was 99 pesos, less than $2. And then I got this. You guys didn't see me filming because my hands were full, but I got a Cebu Lapu-Lapu magnet for 100 pesos. I'm trying to get rid of all my coins and money before I leave. And I got a Sisig pin, because y'all know I love the Sisig. The Cine Gang Gang sticker. This was only 59 pesos, right around $1. Couple more purchases since summer's coming up. I'm gonna start playing tennis again. I got a couple of tennis pants. They got pockets on the sides, but no zipper, but the back pocket does, so that's important. It's really just important for me to have a zipper, at least one on my pants. And I got a green one too. This is the Roger Federer run, with pockets too. Pockets are key. Fireworks show from the balcony.
The next day.
Good morning, Jaycationers. We are here in Mactan, Cebu at the Airbnb. The price for this Airbnb was $232.53 for 4 nights. And it was a good Airbnb. It wasn't the best. There were some flaws to it, but it was okay. Fast internet, clean sheets, nice warm bath. But the only thing I would say is at night, the creatures came out, little ones at that, little epises, and that's not a good sign for an apartment in the 8th floor. Nice balcony, although it's not very soundproof. You could hear the roosters starting to crow as early as 3 in the morning. So that easily wakes you up. And it's right by the barrio here. And this building right here, I thought it was like a performing arts center. It turns out that it's a popular KTV club called the Beehive. That's so funny. It's right next to a full court basketball court over here. They do have a Adirondack chair here you could chill out at. That's the air conditioning units. The air conditioner was nice and cold. This is the living room. This is a pull-out sofa bed, but I didn't use it because they needed a walkway to get to the restroom, so I just slept on the couch for 4 nights. My parents slept on this bed. Couple of shelves over there with incense, and then they have this random round seat that just gets in the way over here. Air conditioning up there, and then they do have a closet with a steamer. The steamer was hiding in this nightstand, and it was an okay room. There is a desk right here. I use this desk to get some work done on my laptop. They're watching Jaycation on the higher TV. This TV was great, very easy to figure out. Couch, pull-out couch. Then you have a dining table with 4 seats and some decorations here with a Cebu ukulele, some Nicholas Sparks books. You got a mirror here, and then they do provide you with 1 pair of slippers, and these are all fake plants. And then this is the front. We have a telephone to the lobby. This is the kitchen. It comes with stove, utensils, but this is where the epices would come out at night, behind these cabinets. You get toiletries over here, and a microwave, a rice cooker, and a tea kettle. You got the freezer right here, as well as your refrigerator. And funny enough, there is a cot over here. Didn't use that. Laundry basket. And this is a washer slash dryer. So we were able to dry our clothes pretty easy. It's one of those vapor dryers, and then you have a walis, a broomstick, and all that stuff. Actually, you gotta turn this off before you leave. Just turn off all the faucets. They have its own toilet room. The one thing I would say is they only give you 2 rolls of toilet paper, so you had to buy more for 4 days, and 3 people, you need a couple more rolls. There's a trash can. They have the bidet hose over there. And in a separate room is the sink. Not much room for your toiletries. They do provide some hand soap. And this is the shower. It was a nice and warm shower. The pressure was okay. It would get stronger as it would go. Then you have a trash can down here. It was decent. That's kind of a hindrance though, getting in and out of the tub, especially if you're traveling with other people. Internet was great, super fast. I was able to upload videos really quick, faster than Manila even. Good Friday though, there was a blackout and we lost power for like 2 hours, and we were sitting in the dark from like 9 to 11, and they were not in a rush. It was the whole city street that was out. There was a generator though, because I was able to get down the elevator, and like the lights in the common areas were working, but all the apartment units were turned off. So that blackout was So I would give this place, honestly, a 3.5 out of 5. It had everything it needed, but there are things behind the mask that aren't that great, like the epices and the brownouts. And downstairs, they're also kind of, I don't know, the air conditioning isn't always on in the lobby, so it gets super hot and humid here all day. So they're very inconsistent with that. They gotta save energy, but at the same time, when people are using this lobby in and out and they're like almost passing out, it's not that great. And the food options here, it's okay. There's better food options in the city. If I were to stay here again in a resort, I probably would have stayed either in Shangri-La or Crimson, or just get an Airbnb in the city where we were every day anyways, for meeting up family members and just hanging out at the malls. So I would say stay in the city. Jaycation.
Yes, sir.
Would you say 3.5 stars out of 5?
I'll give you 3.
3 stars.
Yeah.
The epices were not,
Yeah, that's a no-no.
that's a no-no. And there were a few flying things too at night. We saw that from the start, so.
I mean, if you're running a Airbnb, you know, number 1, that piece is no good. Overall, it's pretty good stay because there's a lot of room.
Cold air conditioning.
Yeah, and you don't bump at each other.
Fast internet.
Fast internet.
Nice view.
Nice view.
The roosters suck.
Roosters, you can't really stay away from that because of the, you know,
The area.
The area. Every place in the Philippines has roosters.
Except for Manila. Parts of Manila.
Yeah, parts from Manila. Overall, 3 out of 5.
All right, Daddy-O, let's go to the airport.
That's boogie out of here.
All right, so the airport, the advantage of staying here in Mactan, it's only about a 15-20 minute ride away. It's on Mactan Island. So we're gonna take a grab, I'll tell you how much that costs, and then we're gonna check out the lounge. We're flying PAL to Manila. Just got dropped off here at Terminal 1. That's their domestic airport. Sinulog is their festival. I got a shirt about that. There's the Lapu-Lapu shrine we went to yesterday. And they have some really cool ships on display over here in the entrance. Oh, last chance at Ayers Lechon. That was amazing. We got coffee, pharmacy, and all that good stuff here. Well, Jaycationers, that will do it here from Cebu in the Visayas. In the Philippines, we are going back to Manila. We have a couple more videos to film, and we're going back to America and Vegas and San Diego. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We had a great weekend here in Cebu. Great seeing my cousin in the city and checking out Seaside and that new Star Casino. We're gonna have to go there next time we return. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200,000 subscribers in 2026 or 2027, so please help me get there. All right, Jaycationers, until the next one, stay traveling. Pilipinas, mabuhay!